They might need a break. Leah, break? Go now? All right, keep going. All right. Adrian! That's what I knew I got.
On February 14th, 2012, I woke up to flowers and Godiva chocolates and a card, and I told my partner that I didn't know how to live with someone I didn't trust and I didn't want to learn. So that was the end of that. And then subsequently, I started to learn a whole different set of lessons. And so the lesson I'm going to tell you about is how I learned that I am really attractive to straight women who are a little curious and queer women who haven't quite figured it out yet. The abridged version. So when after the breakup, and I went off to do a little work, and I walked into a session where I was actually reviewing grants in Washington, D.C., and I walk into a room and I'm a mess. By this point in my life, I'm a complete mess, right? I just ended a relationship for 12 years, and I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do. So I sit in this room, and I'm just devastated. I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. This is so sad. I'm sick. My hair's falling out. It's horrible. And so this kind of woman stands up in the back, and she's about yay tall, and I'm going, oh my God, really? Like now, today, now, really? I'm a freaking mess. This is not the time to see somebody like this stand up in the middle of the room. But I said, but if there's a God, she will be in my room in the session where it is we're working for the next week. So the next morning, I get up, I go down to my workroom to meet all my colleagues who are going to be reviewing with that day, and lo and behold, there she was. And I was like, there is a God. Okay, great. I mean, I don't need it. I mean, I'm not trying to develop a relationship. I just broke up. It's just nice. Like, we're in the same room. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. About day 3, we're getting up to leave for lunch, and she comes over to me and she says, hey, do you want to sit down and have lunch together? Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. That'd be nice. So we sat down and exchanged our credentials as academics do. Where'd you go to school? I did this undergrad. I did this graduate school. I'm studying this. That's really great. What brings you here? Blah, 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 blah. All very nice. What inspired you to get into, work talk? We're at a work event. But it was still very nice. But during the meeting, the whole time, I do me. For those of you, nobody knows me, but me is like a lot. So doing me in the meeting. I got opinions. I'm going to argue about them. These people don't know what the hell they're doing. We're not helping them do this. We can give these people a chance. I don't have time for that. I'm doing me. And occasionally I would look up and she'd just be sitting there looking and going, this is awesome. Yes. So on the last day, we're all leaving. We're leaving the room, and she comes over and she says, hey, do you think maybe next time you're in the city, we could go out for coffee or something? Sure. Yeah, we could go out for coffee. I'm about to leave, eventually, because and I don't know this yet. I don't know this yet, but I am about to quit my job also. But I said, sure, we can go out for coffee. That's not going out. That's just getting some coffee. So I leave town and we do the little email. Oh, it's so great to meet you. That's so wonderful. When are you coming back to town? Blah, 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 blah. For people who don't know, yeah, it was just a long, drawn out, I really like you, I hope you like me, but you didn't actually say that kind of thing in the emails. So I am leaving town. I'm going to be leaving. At the last minute, I decide, a friend of mine's driving into D.C. I was like, I'm going in too. Gonna make a little call. Hey, I'm coming into town. Do you want to get that coffee? Sure. Why don't we make it drinks? Great. What time? Set up the time. Set up the place. Let's go to Bistro du Coin. Let me just tell you, she said Bistro du Coin. She said it with a very lovely accent. I was like, you're in. You're definitely in, because I'm a francophile and I'm loving that. So we get there, and great. On the way there, I book a hotel room because I wasn't planning on going in. Book a hotel room. Get there, excellent. I go to the restaurant. She's half an hour late. sorry, my car broke down, but I'm coming. We sit there, and 3 hours. We have cocktails and wine and a full meal and dessert, and then we share this one little tiny cute little glass of port. It's very cute. And then I say, I've been sitting here for 3 hours. I'm 6 feet tall. This is painful. I really need to stand up. I didn't want to go. She said, really? We have to go? Yeah, I have to go. Really? Yeah. Maybe we can go for a walk, though. Okay. So we go for a walk, and it's great, and it's wonderful. And I get to the car, and we're standing at the car, and she calls me a cab, and we're standing there, and she gives me the big giant hug, and she leans in and she says, I can't believe I've met you. And I lean back and I look at her and I go, she's gonna kiss me goodnight. And then she turns and walks away. Oh. And then I get in my car. Oh. A year later, after 3 more of those dinners and 3 more of those goodnights and 3 more of those whispers in the ear, nothing happens. And she ends up saying, I don't know. I don't know. Can we just be friends? Like, no, we can't.